morning from Hino, Japan. Welcome to the vlog. It is a sunny sort of morning, and today we're gonna do a more regular sort of vlog, I guess, where we'll actually, have some time to talk about stuff, to ramble about stuff. So that's gonna happen. And also, I guess this is a good opportunity to do a sort of room tour. We'll start from the door, and right next to the door is the kitchen area. It's a very small kitchen, typical of Japanese kitchens, I guess. It is functional enough. And then there's the bathroom. Typical enough Japanese bathroom, I guess. It's got everything that you need. It's got a nice and rather deep bathtub. So it's actually rather nice because it's deep enough that I can fully submerge myself, except for my head, of course. And that is great for those really cold winter nights where you just want to huddle into a ball in the middle of some nice hot water. I've also got some bath salts here. This one is Sweeto Chamomile. So right here we have a refrigerator, a microwave oven, an electric kettle down there, and this is my sleeping bag actually that I'm hanging up. So I've got a lot of stuff lying around the floor now, which my mom will not approve. But there just isn't a lot of places to store stuff in, So I've just got things in designated sections of the floor. For instance, this is the camping section, and this is the camera gear section. This is the everything I need at my work desk section, I guess. That's my bags, shopping bag stuff. In the cupboard is of course where I keep my clothes, and my luggage bag down there. So this is a futon bed. You can fold this part out over there, and then it becomes a bed. And then this is all of the bedding. Normally what you do when you get up is you would fold it up, and then you'd either store it to the side or maybe in the shelf. But I'm actually using it to double as a sort of a sofa kind of thing as well, because the zabuton pillows are not very comfortable. So I'm using the bed structure as something that I could sit on as well. So it's quite comfortable. So normally this time of day you would usually find me outside doing a morning walk, because this is a very nice area for walks, right? But not today, because I'm planning to go somewhere in the afternoon, so we can delay the walk till then. I'm planning to bring my laptop along to the nearby Starbucks. And if you're wondering why I'm going to Starbucks because I don't even like coffee, this is why. Butter caramel, however you say that. It looks absolutely delicious. So Starbucks in Japan, well, a great many things in Japan really, are really into making these limited edition seasonal stuff. I suppose the Japanese people probably really like it, so they do it here to an extent that exceeds Malaysia, Singapore. So in the case of Starbucks, what usually happens in the winter season is that they'll come up with some sickly sweet, exorbitant winter beverage, which is what I like because I don't like coffee. I just like the sweet and creamy and diabetic stuff that they lather on top of their drink. So we're gonna go try it. So I probably haven't talked about it yet, but one of my goals for this trip is to make at least 20 videos in the 2 months or so that I'm here. I'm glad to report that filming has gone quite well so far. I've already filmed quite a few videos, got quite a few planned more. I've even released a couple already, but a lot more editing remains to be done. So, but that's a good problem to have. So speaking of filming, new lens. So after I got here, I took advantage of the better second-hand market here and acquired for myself this Sony 55 to 210mm telephoto lens for just about $100. It is a great deal. Let me show you what you can do. So the lens that comes with this camera, we call it the kit lens, is what we call a zoom lens, which means that it is able to optically zoom between a range of focal lengths. So this shot is at 24mm. That is a wide-ish, not ultra-wide kind of shot, and that is the widest that this lens is able to go. Now if you were to zoom in all the way, this is what you get. This is a 75mm field of view, which is the maximum extent that the kit lens is able to zoom in. But Sony cameras does come with this thing called clear image zoom, which lets you digitally zoom in a little bit more with minimal sacrifice to image quality. So let's go maximum extent of clear image zoom. This is what you get. Let's switch over to the telephoto lens and we'll see what happens. So this is the widest extent of the telephoto lens, and it is actually the same as the narrowest extent of the kit lens. So you start off at the maximum zoom of the kit lens, and then you can zoom in way more. So this is the maximum zoom that you can do with the new telephoto lens. This is about a 350mm equivalent, and now if you apply clear image zoom, this is what you get. Quite incredible. Now of course it's got its limitations, you know, it's not a very sharp lens, and also it doesn't do very well in low light and all that. But look at how small it is for a telephoto lens. It is nice and light. It is $100 secondhand, but that is a wicked deal. I'm now able to get shots that I never would have been able to get before. It has been instantly useful the minute I managed to get hands on it. Aren't these Riverside Vista thingies the most Japanese thing ever? You see them in anime, you see them in Japanese drama and stuff. In case you're wondering, by the way, it is currently 12 degrees, maybe a bit less because this is away from the city center. So this sun is actually very comfortable right now because in the shade it is actually quite cold. So that symbol with the character on it, Makoto, is I believe something that's associated with the Shinsengumi. It's their logo or something, I'm not too sure. But yeah, you'll see it kind of here and there all around town because of the Shinsengumi associations of this town. I have another video on that. So just like Starbucks anywhere, it is quite expensive. Oh, this is very sweet. Just the way I like it. Oh, that was nice. This year's limited edition drink is a little less gaudy than it sometimes is, It tasted really good. Butter and caramel. Tasted nothing like coffee, which is a plus for me. So dusk is already in full swing, even though it's just 4 plus. Had a decent few hours of productive work. Look at that. So a very welcome new addition to the station area here is a Sukiya outlet. Now Sukiya serves some very delicious and very affordable food. That's what's for dinner today. Oh, and by the way, this is the balcony. I forgot to show you earlier. It's kind of nice, except for the trains.